Hello, welcome back to SoCalCollegeSports.com's continuing coverage of 3C2A women's basketball live from the campus of Ventura College. Mike Zepeda joined alongside athletic director here at Ventura College, Will Cowan. And, Coach, got a good one here tonight. Fourth meeting between these two teams, LA Valley and Ventura.
Yeah, 4 times in a year is tough, Mike. You never know quite what to think about that. But I do know the Pirates have been on a roll since certain changes over winter break, moving Campbell to the point, Green out on the wing. Both are having incredibly productive seasons since the change, and the Pirates haven't dropped a game since.
Yeah, the Pirates have been fantastic, and LA Valley, they've been pretty good this year too. Winners of 9 straight, 9-1 in conference. These are both teams that have won the Western State in their respective divisions, and one win away. Both teams are from Las Positas.
Yeah, you have to give Coach Hang at Valley so much credit. Obviously a Hall of Famer here at the college, 3-time state champion here with a medical red shirt in between.
Yeah.
She's rebuilt that program in a fairly short amount of time into a state power. So they are very good inside. They're powerful. They're strong. They play a very containing style defense, and it'll be very interesting to see if the Pirates can get out and play at that fast running gun pace that they like to play versus Valley, who seems to be very content on just beating you up inside.
Yeah, and as far as Valley goes, they're going to have their hands full with Sienna Brown. Something tells me tonight she was fantastic last week in the win over Santa Monica, and we see some of the highlights here. She had a block. She got the break started. She was very good in terms of getting to her spots. In transition, not only in transition, but in the half court, we see a cut here, and that's just a perfect read, in rhythm, shot up, and we'll see another one with really good hands here coming up with the highlight. But can you maybe talk a little bit about Sienna Brown? She's a little cold during the last stretch of conference play and really stepped it up last week.
Yeah, the thing that Sienna really brings to the table is the ability, as you said, to fit in the open gaps because there's so much attention drawn to Green and Campbell and then Dugan on the outside. So there's seams everywhere, the short corner and the mid post, and she's so effective getting into those areas.
Yeah.
What will be very interesting is I am assuring you that Valley will be rotating more in her direction tonight. Keep an eye on Del Castillo early getting loose, not only on the glass, but also on some rotation passes.
Yeah, you know, one thing that we saw last week was Del Castillo really freeing herself up but not finishing at the rim, something she's going to have to work on tonight.
Yeah, that's been an issue for her this year, coming off the knee injury and not playing in a couple of years. It's taken her some time, but now would be as good a time ever to come out of that slump.
She's an absolute monster on the boards, too.
She's a beast.
Really love her energy.
No
and,
question.
Coach, I did want to talk to you, and you know, obviously we want to congratulate the year that the men had. They did a fantastic job this season. Joey Ramirez really got things turned around. They hit a lull right before conference play, and then they don't run the table, but they played very well into the playoffs, and they ended up scoring a road victory over IVC in the play-in game.
Well, you have to start with the character of the 4 sophomores. You know, Fennell's leadership, you know, all the way down the line, Hankerson, LeCount, Cowan, those guys were big time. So that's really the thing. And obviously, Coach Ramirez did a phenomenal job in really getting the culture of the program back the last 2 years the way he wanted it. You know, when we're at Compton, that was a 3-possession game with around 2 minutes to play. And in order to win those games, you almost have to have everything go right for the underdog, and it didn't quite. But that doesn't diminish the work the team did this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And Cordell Hankerson, you know, he had some rough stretches during the year. And, you know, he went a little cold in the second half of that game at El Camino. But I got to tell you, his evolution as a player and his characters, his ability to really buy in at the defensive side of the floor really spoke to me in terms of his development as a person and as a basketball player. And I look for big things for him at the 4-year level.
Yeah, I really think Cordell has a chance. If he continues to work on his all-court game, we started to see the explosive side toward the end of the year and the mid-range game and not just that spot-up shooter. Obviously a great on-ball defender, as we've talked about before. Probably needs to pay a little more attention off the ball, but that's something he can handle.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think with experience will come maturity in that regard. And obviously, you know, reps are going to be key for him down the stretch. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of LA Valley, the Monarchs, and the Pirates here from Ventura College. Stay tuned, everybody. regional final about to get underway here. It's LA Valley and Ventura College, live from the campus of Ventura. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Crown Plaza Ventura Beach, Ventura's only beachfront hotel, and by Joe Cap Realty, serving the Ventura area for over the last 3 decades. Step away shortly here for the national anthem. Stay tuned. About to get underway here. It's the Monarchs and the Pirates here on SoCalCollegeSports.com, live on the VC Sports Network as well. We are underway in the Southern California Regional Final, one of 4 being played this evening here. One of 8 in the state. Right off the bat, that's a pretty good start for Diamond O'Connor. O'Connor, a point of emphasis here tonight. She has been fantastic this season for the Monarchs, and she gets Valley on the board first. Winners of 9 straight. Emily Chan turns the corner into the lane, off to O'Connor. O'Connor up on the glass, no good. Rebounded by Davina Del Castillo. Starting for the Pirates, it's Katie Campbell with the ball. Sienna Brown wide open, misses point blank. She was on fire last week, a career high, 23 and 11 with a couple blocks. Absolutely filled up the stat sheet. Off the mark on her first 2 attempts. Green to the rack, off the back iron. That should have been a jump ball or travel, and it's going to go the other way as they whistle Kylisha Green for steps. Ventura comes in winners of 19 straight, 10-0 in the Western State Conference North, 26-5 overall. LA Valley, 23-6 overall, and 2 wins over the Pirates. Of course, the last time they played, the Pirates absolutely shelled the Monarchs by 40 points in their home tournament final, 79-39. That's a pretty nice move inside. Tyler Mo Polk. So Valley with an early 4-0 lead. Campbell pushing the pace into the lane. That one tapped out of bounds. It will stay here with Ventura. Lydia Pope got a hand on it. Baseline out of bounds for VC. Diamond O'Connor, Tyler Mo Polk, Emily Chan. Campbell from way downtown. That didn't hit anything. Brown fighting for the rebound. It comes off to O'Connor. I thought O'Connor gets away with a travel there. Chan in transition off to O'Connor. Finds herself wide open. It's going to be a foul on Sienna Brown. 2 shots coming to Diamond O'Connor. Well, O'Connor on the season, leading the Monarchs in points per game, averaging a shade under 13. Looking for number 3 and 4 at the stripe right here. She connects on the first. It's 5-0. That one rattles out, rebounded by Sienna. So 5-0. LA Valley with a quick lead over Ventura. Campbell dribbling up and down, drives the baseline, lays it up, and lays it in. So Ventura finally on the board 2 minutes in. Pope brings it up off to Diamond O'Connor. O'Connor at the elbow. Nice spin move on Brown. Blocked by Brown. Rebounded by Davina. Campbell now off to the races. Has a step. Nobody to beat her. She'll lay it up and lay it in. LA Valley 5. Katie Campbell full. Off on the far side, Yolanda Ely. Ely up top, Pope swings it. No good from the baseline. Campbell now with it here for VC. Hesitation move off to Brown. Brown, that's going to be a charge. Well, I like the play there from Katie Campbell, but she needs to come to a jump stop and not leave her feet. She leaves her feet. LA Valley right there. We're going the other way with it. First foul on Katie. Very quiet in the win over Santa Monica last week. Santa Monica kept it close for about 3 quarters, and then VC started to pull away in the 4th. Seems to be a theme this year. O'Connor inside. Terrific feed blocked by Davina. Davina goes straight up. O'Connor has to kick it back out. Left-handed layup, no good. Davina Del Castillo on the rebound. Ely couldn't come up with it. Katie Campbell now back the other way. Is this going to be a carry? Yep. Well, Katie Campbell struggling early here. Talked about how she was quiet last week in the win over the Corsairs. Campbell only with 6 points. And why is that news? Well, she averages over 17 a game on the season. The score remains 5-4. LA Valley with the slimmest of leads. Inside, Pope, nothing doing there. Rebounded again by Del Castillo. She's near 5. Kylisha Green in transition. Off to Rihanna Dugan to the baseline. Steps through a double team, lays it up, and gives Ventura their first lead tonight. Watch out if you get Rihanna Dugan going. Ely through a double team. She'll lay it up and lay it in. Back and forth we go here in quarter number 1. Campbell being guarded by Ely. Off to Dugan in the weave. Dugan crossover on Emily Chan on the baseline. Del Castillo charges in, lays it up, and she'll lay it in. What we talked about in the pregame with Will Cowan. Del Castillo, point of emphasis tonight and obviously throughout this season as she comes back from a knee injury, is finishing point blank. She does so right there. The Pirates back with a 1-point lead. Polk swings it. Oh, great battle by Davina. It's a steal. She rips it away from Mo. Back the other way. Oh, great catch by Rihanna Dugan. She's blocked by Emily Chan going back up with it. It's off of Chan, out of bounds. It'll stay here. Celeste Salazar, who was fantastic last week in the win over Santa Monica, one of those bench players that really stepped up for the Pirates. Last week, she had 12 in a breakout game. She comes on for Sienna Brown. Salazar, Del Castillo, Kylisha Green, Rihanna Dugan, and Katie Campbell. Let's see if Campbell can get going on this possession. She's over so far with a couple turnovers. Campbell races to the ball, back to Kylisha Green in the corner. Green drives it. Del Castillo from 15, it's off. Just short. Rebound, 4-1 by the Monarchs. Back the other way we go. Oh, Polk gets away with a push out there. Chan with it out front, working on Rihanna Dugan to her left. Oh, great hands from Davina Del Castillo. And how about the energy early here from Davina? She has been the difference. It'll stay with the Monarchs. Monarchs trailing by 1. Avery Brunk will check into the ballgame. She's going to come on for Katie Campbell. I think Coach Mercedes wants a little conversation with Katie. Settle her down, maybe pressing a little bit too much here in the regional final. Islas with it, off to Pope. This is Ariana Hernandez, off to Emily Chan. Gets a screen from Hernandez. Chan from 3. No, it's short. And Davina Del Castillo, I want to say that's her 6th rebound here in the first quarter. Brunk in transition, can handle it cleanly off of a pass from Kylisha Green. Green loses it, but it falls right to Rihanna Dugan. Green back with it, driving the lane. Salazar on the baseline, off to Brunk. Brunk will drive it from 15. Shot up is short, rebounded by Kylisha. Kylisha going to go up with it, she's fouled. She'll be fouled by Islas. Good activity for the Pirates on the offensive boards. Obviously one of their go-to stats. You look at their rebounding differential versus opposing teams on the offensive glass. Kylisha good on the first, 9-7. Pirates average over 16 offensive rebounds a game. Second free throw. Hits home. Ely back in the ball game. She'll come on for Chan. So it's Ely, Pope, Islas, Mo Polk, and Ariana Hernandez for the Monarchs. Ely, spin move, blocked by Davina Del Castillo. And we're going back the other way as Ely got a little overzealous going after the loose ball. So loose ball foul. Second team foul, the first on Ely. Here comes Diamond O'Connor to come back in. Campbell back into the ball game with the ball right now, getting a screen from Kylisha Green to her left. Hesitation dribble. She's looked like there was contact going up with it. It'll go off of the Monarchs. It'll stay here with VC. 3:50 to go here in the opening quarter. 10-7. Ventura with a 3-point lead. Kylisha Green gets ready to bring it in. Campbell gets a screen from Davina. Back to Green. Same play we saw before. Sienna Brown working at the high post off to Rihanna Dugan. Dugan closed out quickly on by Lydia Pope. Dugan lays it up and lays it in. Well, Pope overcommits there on the closeout, allows Rihanna Dugan with a very quick first step to get to the hole. It's a 5-point lead here for the Pirates. Hernandez reverses it to Pope inside. Islas has it blocked by Davina. That's her third, but Islas, persistent, stays with it and scores. Campbell in transition, back the other way, brings it back out. Here's Sienna Brown at the high post. A great handoff there. Campbell lays it up, but can't get it to go, but she's fouled. Well, if you ever want to get going as a scorer and you're a little cold, get to the free throw line. Katie Campbell does just that. She'll have 2 coming her way. Campbell connects on the first. Salazar back in. She'll come on for Sienna Brown. (13-9). Second free throw off the mark. So the advantage will stay at 4 here. Monarchs will take possession. From 3, Islas didn't hit anything. Rebound again to Davina Del Castillo. She might end up in double digits at the end of 1 in the rebounding department. Dugan in transition. Chan with a quick closeout there. Back to Campbell. Campbell with it working against Pope. They enter into Del Castillo. She's able to control it. Pope falls down. Kylisha Green now drives the lane. Great spin move. Lays it up and lays it in. Kylisha Green. Let's watch that move one more time. That's just pretty basketball right there. Live action. Chan hands it off, gets it back. She's in the corner, guarded by Celeste Salazar. Has to bring it back out to Lydia Pope. Here's Ely. Ely drives to her left, guarded by Del Castillo. Del Castillo is a menace, but Ely better offensively, and she scores. 15-11. Dugan nearly had that pass intercepted. Spins back to her right, has it poked away by Emily Chan. Chan on the floor getting dirty. It's a steal. Islas in transition. Celeste Salazar in pursuit. The shot's off the mark there from Islas. We're back the other way. Dugan leaks out. Can she catch it cleanly? No. Off to Campbell, lays it up, and she'll get it to go. 17-11, the Pirates with their biggest lead here tonight so far. Timeout, LA Valley. Or do we have a clock situation? Del Castillo on the floor. And she is favoring that right leg. Remember, we talked about coming back from a knee injury, and she might have tweaked it. I don't think we have it on replay here, and we hope she's okay. She has really been the driving force here so far, and she has about 7 or 8 rebounds here. We're only in the first quarter, 1:42 to go, and this is a huge storyline. If you're the Pirates and really the rest of the state of California, this is a Pirate team that can beat anybody in the state when they're on. But when you lose an energy producer such as Davina Del Castillo, that's a jump ball. It's off the mark. That should have been called a jump ball. Ventura has it. They'll keep the arrow. Kylisha Green off to the races, into the corner to Avery Brunk. That's going to be a charge. Pope going to bring it up. Here's Mo Polk. Islas behind her back, working on Celeste Salazar, off to Diamond O'Connor. That's a travel. O'Connor puts it up and puts it in. Where's the call? That's terrible. 2 missed calls on 2 consecutive possessions. You can't have it. It's a regional final. Under a minute to go here in quarter number 1. Back to a 4-point lead for the Pirates. Kylisha Green from Campbell gives it back to Campbell. Campbell working on Islas. Good defense from Islas down low. Omi can't catch it cleanly, otherwise she would have had a wide open layup. Brunk has it blocked emphatically. Campbell from the elbow. Good response from the Pirates. Chen working quickly here. Back to Pope. They enter inside to O'Connor. That's another travel, and they call a foul on Omi. She switched pivot foots going back to the move. Well, watch it here. She goes down low. Establishes 1, 2, and that's a travel. Where's the call? That's 3 consecutive possessions now. Missed calls. Live action here. 2 free throws coming to Diamond O'Connor. Campbell has 9. O'Connor with 5, looking to make it 6. It rattles out. In the words of Rasheed Wallace, ball don't lie. 22 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. We await word here on Davina Del Castillo, and it looks like they're taping up her ankle, so she might have tweaked an ankle, and it's on that bad leg. You can only hope that Davina Del Castillo is okay. She's a sight to watch out there. First free throw, also no good. Rebound, fought for, and 1. It's going to be off of the Pirates. Looks like it went off of Brown last. Del Castillo back to the bench. Just to put on her shoe. Bronk will come on for Katie Campbell. Campbell already working with 1 foul. They don't want her to pick up number 2. Celeste Salazar will also come in for what will likely be the final possession here in the first quarter. She'll come on for Siena. So Omi, Salazar, Dugan, Kylisha Green, and Avery Brunk out on the floor here for the Pirates. Baseline out of bounds. Here are the Monarchs. The Monarchs in the dark. Green, Dugan with a near steal. Kylisha Green off to the races. She won't be able to contain this from going out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Monarchs. 15.5 remaining here on the clock. It's good effort there from Kylisha and Rihanna. (19-13). Valley will try to cut into this lead here for Ventura. Pope with it out front. Hesitation move. She just fell down. Salazar with a steal. 1 on the shot clock, and Kylisha Green unable to get one away, but the Pirates go in after 1, up by 6 over the Monarchs. You are watching SoCalCollegeSports.com's continuing coverage of 3C2A basketball here in California. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Crown Plaza Ventura Beach and by Joe Cap Realty. And special thanks to Athletic Director Will Cowan coming on before the game here in our pregame. Leading up to tonight's matchup, it's the Monarchs and the Pirates. Great cut down low. Kylisha Green lays it up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Pope, off to Emily Chan. Chan now with it. Chan, that ball is lost out of bounds. Ely will bring it in. Off to Pope. Mo with it up top. Working on Davina Del Castillo. I'd like to see him go right after Castillo. Test that ankle if you're the Monarchs. Ely nearly lost her footing. Near steal there by Kylisha Green. O'Connor with it up top. Some happy feet there. No travel called. Lydia Pope, step back jumper from 15, rims out. Rebounded by Davina. Man, how many rebounds is that for Davina Del Castillo? Trying to get those legs working there. Dugan step back three. That's off. Could see that wasn't going in at all. Pope now back the other way. Off to O'Connor. O'Connor, that's a carry. That's a travel. A carry and a travel, and they don't call it. Coach Mercedes not happy. That shot up, no good. Rebound, Ely. Off to Pope. Pope from 17. Will she get it to go this time? No. Rebounded by Kylisha Green. Green up ahead. Dugan inside. Brown couldn't contain it. She fouls Diamond O'Connor. Pope going to bring it up here, trailing by 6 on the Monarchs. We're in the second quarter, LA Valley. This is Ely to the rack. Can't get that to go. It's Campbell just let her go by. Dugan, double team, kicks it back out to Kylisha Green. Hits a cutting Davina Del Castillo off to Omi. Omi inside to Del Castillo on the baseline. Campbell's going to go to work, working on Ely. Finds a seam, left-handed layup, up and good. Katie Campbell now with 11, had 31 last time out versus LA Valley. LA Valley coached by Monica Hang. If you're a Ventura College follower, does that name sound familiar? It should. 3-time state champion here with Ventura. O'Connor inside. Can't get that one to go off of the glass. It's tapped out to Chan. Chan loses it off to Campbell. Ventura now with it, working left to right. Up ahead quickly. Here's Salazar, or check that, Dugan on the baseline. Off the back iron, rebounded by Diamond O'Connor. O'Connor up ahead. This is Emily Chan. Chan hit 6 threes in the second matchup. She's 0 for 2 so far from deep tonight. Campbell working with it out front. Double high post. Omi turns and faces, looking inside to Campbell. Campbell off to Green. Green had a little breathing room, back inside to Campbell. She'll go to work. A lot of contact, and one. Katie Campbell gets it out to a double-digit lead. And a chance to add to it right here. .652 to go here in the second quarter. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Joe Cap Realty and Crown Plaza Ventura Beach, Ventura's only beachfront hotel. And one opportunity converted here by Katie Campbell. Gives her 14 points. Well on her way to perhaps matching her total last time out. Simone Lewis checks into the ball game here for the Pirates. Pope with it out front. Islas. Working on Rihanna Duga, has to bring it back out to Hernandez, looks inside, Diamond O'Connor again, happy feet again. How many travels is she going to get? No, okay, they're going to call it a 3-second violation. Should have been a turnover either way. And I don't mean to be I don't mean to be a little harsh on the referees, but some real questionable no calls here going in favor of LA Valley, but it doesn't really matter at this point. The Pirates clicking on all cylinders, 24-13, 6:31 remaining in the second quarter. You're watching 3C2A Women's Basketball, the regional final here from Ventura College. Pirates in the driver's seat here, up 24-13, 6:25 to go in the second quarter. Mike Cepeda with you on tonight's coverage, SoCalCollegeSports.com. 3C2A women's basketball. Davina Del Castillo went off with an ankle injury earlier. Back out on the floor, unable to curtail that pass from going out of bounds, and goes off of her. Back to the Monarchs. Doubleheader tonight here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. We have men's coverage at Compton. It's ELAC and El Camino Compton Center. Islas inside to Diamond O'Connor. She's guarded by Omi. O'Connor has to kick it back out to Islas. No good. This is going to be a triple team. This is going to go against Davina Del Castillo, I think, over the back of Mo Polk. Second team foul, first on Davina. Islas looks to enter into Diamond O'Connor. That pass nearly stolen, tapped out to Lydia Pope. Over to Islas near side, back to Pope up top. Pope going to reset, off to Hernandez. Oh, Lewis had a near steal there. Just has to put her hand up. Polk from 15, no good. Rebounded by Islas, she'll put it up and in. So Rebecca on the board. 9-point advantage here for the Pirates. Kylie off to Simone Lewis. Lewis driving the baseline. Looks like there was some contact there on the shot from Pope, and indeed, it's a late whistle, but the correct one. And Lewis will be going to the free throw line for 2. First free throw up and good by Simone. Back to a double-digit lead here for the Pirates. 5:26 to go in quarter number 2. Second free throw, money. Happy you've joined us, everybody. Spread the word. You can catch this broadcast live on the VC Sports Network. You can also go to our website, SoCalCollegeSports.com. You can also go to the YouTube app on your smartphone or tablet PC. Search SoCal College Sports 1. Baseline out of bounds. Hernandez reverses up top. This is Ely. Steal by Dugan. Dugan has Green in transition. She'll lay it up. Contact, no. Can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Omi. Back to Dugan. A new possession here for the Pirates. Will Green work it to Lewis? She does. Lewis on the baseline. Inside to Davina Del Castillo. Inside out. Defense breaks down. Wide open jumper here for Kylisa Green, but she can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Rebecca Islas. O'Connor, that one long, rebounded by Kylisa Green. Green, oh, that's a near travel. No, it was a travel. Well, I think Davina Del Castillo has been decidedly less energetic, but I think it's a good idea by Coach Mercedes to keep her out there and not allow that ankle to swell and freeze up on her. So important to the success of what the Pirates do offensively and defensively. She's a great facilitator of the basketball, high basketball IQ, and defensively, she is a menace. And I'm curious to find out what her rebounding totals are thus far. I think she had almost 10 rebounds. That's a travel. O'Connor, I'm going to say she established and kept her pivot foot. She's got away with a couple here in the first half. Dugan back the other way. Big screen from Omi. That should be a foul on Islas. She plows into the screen. There's a lot of contact there, and Omi just absolutely leveled Rebecca Islas. Let's watch the replay on this one. It's a good job by Omi. Did not move. Baseline out of bounds. Third team foul on Valley. We're going back the other way. Who's this going to go against? So this is going to go against Omi. Oh, was that maybe a bit of a makeup call? Lewis is about to come on, so will Celeste Salazar. She checks into the table. We'll check that. Salazar will come on for Omi, and they send Lewis back to the bench. Monarchs 23-6 this season, 9-1 in conference. Western State East. Chan with it on the far side, working on Kylisha Green. Kylisha says, not going anywhere. Back off to Ely. Ely, nice move behind her back, inside, working on Salazar. O'Connor from 15, from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Dugan off of her foot, out of bounds. It'll go back to the Monarchs. Just careless basketball there from Rihanna. What are we going to have a call here? Off the ball, probably going to go against Celeste Salazar holding. No, it's going to go against Diamond O'Connor. Well, I said 2-4, but it's going back the other way. Campbell working on Ely, now switched off on step back three, off the front iron. Rebounded by Polk. Polk off the chain. Chan quickly back the other way, keeps her dribble, off to Hernandez. Hernandez drives the baseline, has it blocked by Campbell. Here comes Kylisha, 2-on-1. She'll keep it herself, bring it back out to Salazar, nothing doing. Great transition defense from the Monarchs. Kylisha with it, working on Chan. Picks up her dribble, she needs a lifeline. She finds in Celeste Salazar. She'll fire from 15 on the baseline. Air ball rebounded by Ely. We have a timeout on the floor. Is this going to be called by LA Valley? Bob about to check back into the ballgame. She'll come on for Hernandez. Not entirely sure about the rule book there, but if it's a stoppage in play but an official's error, are you allowed to check into the ballgame? I don't know if that's the case. 2:35 to go here in the second quarter. So we'll probably lurk up before we go up to Las Positas next week. Remember, everybody, we will have coverage for you next week. All 4 days of the basketball championships live from Las Positas College. The quarters on Thursday and Friday. It's the semis on Saturday, and of course championship Sunday next week, a week from tomorrow. We hope to see Ventura College up there indeed. Chan with it near side, fakes it, shooting three, gives it into the high post to Diamond O'Connor, working on Celeste Salazar. Nice defense by Celeste, forcing her out that far. Pope working on Dugan. That's going to be a carry. And I think that's a bad call. I don't think I saw a carry there. Let's look at the replay here. Well, tough to see it from that angle. Maybe it's a makeup for earlier. Campbell with it. See if she can get going a little bit more. She's been cold in the last few minutes, although she does have 14. Speaking of 14, number 14, Rihanna Dugan for the VC Pirates, gives off to Campbell. Campbell hesitating inside out. Salazar from 2. It's a long 2. That one's off the mark. Hernandez in pursuit. It's off to Dugan. Campbell from 3. 5 on the shot clock. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Chan. Ely now working on Green. Oh, behind the back dribble. Pretty move. And Yolanda Ely breaks the scoring drought for the Monarchs. Down to a 7-point advantage for the Pirates. Off to Dugan. Back to Campbell. Campbell inside to Salazar. Tough catch there. Left-handed layup, no good. Salazar gets her own rebound. Off to Gonzalez. Kylisha from 3. No, it's off the back iron. Rebounded by Hernandez. It's a pretty good offensive set there for the Pirates. Good ball movement, good shot. Kylisha unable to finish from deep, but you'll take it. Chan, you won't take that defense because Chan can absolutely light you up from out there. Pirates dodge a bullet, but the offensive rebound, the long rebound. Karam's off to the Monarchs. Ely can't get that one to fall. Gonzalez taps it out to Celeste Salazar, and Salazar back to Campbell. We're under a minute to go here in the first half. Campbell crossover to her left, left-handed or one-handed pass out to Dugan from 3 off the back iron, out to Salazar inside of Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to go to work, picks up her dribble, finds a cutting Dugan. That's going to be a 3 in the key. Christina's got to get out of there. Mercedes. Ned not happy with that offensive set there. Missed opportunity for the Pirates, and now Valley with an opportunity to cut into this lead here. She's going at the half. Perhaps build up some momentum. They're sticking around here on the road at Ventura. Hand off to Chan. O'Connor inside, that's a good set. Salazar goes straight up, but she contacted her on the elbow, and that's going to be a foul. 2 free throws coming up to Diamond O'Connor. Haven't heard much from Sienna Brown this game. Tough matchup out there with Eastlos and O'Connor along with Polk. First free throw up and no good. From Diamond. Diamond on the season, only 59% from the stripe, so the numbers reflective of the results. Under 10 seconds to go. Second free throw also no good. So Diamond O'Connor 0 for 4 in the first half from the stripe. Off to Dugan. 5 seconds to go. She probably had a shot there. She lays it up. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled on the way up. She's going to the line for 2. It's a good job by Rihanna. No hesitation there. She just goes, hey, I'm going to go right past you and up with it. Dugan hits on the first. Brunk into the ball game. Kylisha Green off. Most of the starting 5 on the bench right now with the exception of Rihanna Dugan. So 1 free throw coming to Rihanna when we come back after the timeout taken by LA Valley. They want to draw up a play to end the half. Take a break ourselves. Back in a moment. Second timeout. I think the timeout serves 2 purposes. Possibly ice Rihanna, although she's very good from the stripe. Second free throw up, money. 28-19, 3.5 to go. They enter in to Mo Polk. She goes from about 50 feet, no good. We going at the half. Pirates with a 9-point lead on top of the Monarchs. You are watching 3C2A Women's Basketball on the VC Sports Network on SoCalCollegeSports.com. About to get underway here in the second half. Mike Cepeda with you on tonight's coverage. SoCalCollegeSports.com. 3C2A women's basketball. It's the regional final live here from Ventura, LA Valley. The Monarchs and the Pirates. Pirates right now with a 9-point lead as we head into the third. In that first half, Tyler Polk with 2. Yolanda Ely with 6, Diamond O'Connor with 7, and Rebecca Eastloss with 4. Katie Campbell led all scorers with 14. Davina Del Castillo, 2 points, but 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Brianna Dugan, 6 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Kylesha Green, 4 points, 6 rebounds. Jamal Lewis with 2 points. Foul on Katie Campbell here. That's her second. The arrow opened up with the Monarchs. Baseline out of bounds. Pope inside. Ely, point blank, that's a travel. Shuffled her feet beforehand. We're going back the other way. Dugan off of a flare screen from Brown. Brown gives her another pick at the elbow. Dugan gets it up on the rim. No good. Rebounded by Davina. She has 9 now. Dugan wide open. 3. No. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Sienna Brown. It will go back to the Monarchs. Pretty good open shot there from Rihanna Dugan. Dugan a little cold. She does have 6. 0 for 3 now from beyond the arc. Chan with it out front. Got to step out on her. Brown does just that. Off to Pope. Pope to Polk. Pope to Polk. No good. Campbell in transition. Green drives the baseline. Nobody there. Off to Davina. Davina finishes point blank. Beautiful basketball for the Pirates. Winning at the half. Taped Davina up a little bit more. She tweaked the ankle early second quarter. She was very, very good. Or I think it was late first quarter. Excuse me. Ely off the mark. Back we go here for the Pirates, working right to left. Campbell off to Dugan. Sienna Brown from 15. No. Brown was money from that spot a week ago. Hasn't been able to find the mark here yet tonight. Pope back the other way for the Monarchs, working left to right. Chan on the far side, guarded by Dugan. She's going to fire from 3. She lulls Dugan to sleep and buries it from the wing. Dugan's got to step out on her. She had 6 3-pointers in the second meeting this season. Ended up being a 55-52 win for LA Valley, one of 2 wins on the season for the Monarchs. Oh, great hesitation move. Katie Campbell can't finish at the doorstep. Chan back the other way. She's going to fire another one from there if you let her. She does just that. No, off the front iron. Coach Mercedes has to be irate at the fact that another shot got off from Emily Chan. I think we're going to see Rihanna Dugan subbed in for right now. Here comes Avery Brunk to the scorer's table. And indeed, Dugan going to come off. And the conversation's got to go something like, she just drained a 3 in your face after you went to sleep defensively. How do you do that a second time? You got away with one. Pirates lead stays at 8. Chan now guarded by Katie Campbell. Off to Pope. Pope working on Kylisha Green. Going to get a screen? No, she'll go to her left. All good straight up defense. It's probably going to go against Brunk down low. And indeed, Brunk gets her at the feet. And Pope will go to the line here. First foul on Avery Brunk. First free throw up and good by Lydia. Dugan back into the ball game after the quick talking to. Don't do that again. Got a feeling she won't. Dugan very, very good at making adjustments when necessary. Second free throw up and good by Lydia Pope. Pope, her first 2 of the night. Dugan to her left. Inside to Davina Del Castillo. Back to Dugan. Dugan drives the lane. Right-handed layup. Scoop up and good. So Dugan right back into the contest and a layup on the first possession back offensively. Pope works around the screen, working against Davina. Davina moves her feet well, makes it a tough shot, goes straight up with it. O'Connor cleans up the garbage and scores. O'Connor now with 9. Campbell keeps it herself, working on Hernandez. Off to Brown. Brown in the mid-post. Sienna goes in, has it blocked by Diamond. Monarchs back the other way with it. They can make it a 3-point game right here. Pope lays it up. Off the backboard, too strong. Rebound tapped around by Hernandez. Chan thought about it. Back to Hernandez on the baseline. Double teamed. It's stolen by Campbell. Campbell nearly fouled. 4 on 3. Dugan in transition. A lot of room. Fired up from 3. Yes! Rihanna Dugan. Back to a 9-point lead. Oh, that's a potential 6-point switch. Killer if you're LA Valley. 5:53 to go here in the third quarter. Diamond O'Connor has that blocked by Sienna Brown. Off to Diamond O'Connor and Eastlos. That's a good foul. You stop the break going back the other way. Could have easily led to another triple opportunity in transition for the Pirates. Mo Polk and Ely will check back into the ball game for LA Valley. Zoila Rivera will also check into the ball game for the first time tonight, I believe. She's going to come on for Emily Chan. Monica Hang wants to speak with Diamond O'Connor about that last offensive set. committed to herself too far under the basket. Green splits a double team off to Brown. Dugan in the corner from three again. No. I thought that was going in. Good high arcing shot, just a little bit too strong. Pope now in transition. Nobody stops her. That goes out of bounds. Looked like it went off of Brianna Dugan. She won't say anything, and it'll go back to the Pirates. Little three-quarter court pressure here on display now for LA Valley. Dugan goes right past it. She is fouled. It's going to be a block. Dugan going to the line. Dugan ratcheting up the attacking mentality here in the second half. She's in double figures right now with 11. She can make it 12 and 13 after two made free throws right here. First free throw up, no good. Made free throw is going to be huge up at the state tournament. Should this score hold? Pirates up by 9. Dugan looking for her 12 points. She'll get it right there. Out to a double-digit lead yet again for the Pirates, 36-26. Dugan shoots at about 80% on the season from the stripe. Starting five out on the floor here for Ventura. 5:07 to go in quarter number 3. Pope off to Ely. Ely working on Kylisha. Behind the back dribble to her right. Good double team from Katie Campbell. Campbell taps it out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Monarchs. 14 on the shot clock. Ely will bring it in from the sideline. Here's Pope up top. Chan back into the ball game. O'Connor still on the bench. Pope fires from 17. That's good. That's too easy. Campbell off to Brown on the baseline. Offensive foul. That's the second time tonight that Campbell did not do it the fundamental way. I want to say that's the correct call there. Leaves her feet as she gets the pass off. And it's a turnover. Fourth turnover tonight here for Katie Campbell. Ely at the elbow, working on Davino, testing that lateral quickness, and she's fouled. On LA Valley, I keep it right there. Do what you can to get Davina Del Castillo switched off onto you. Test the lateral quickness. You remember she tweaked her ankle late in the first quarter. Hasn't really been the same player since. The fire and grit still there. But that lateral quickness, usually so deadly from Davina, it's been lacking after the injury. Second free throw off the back iron. It's tapped around by Davina Del Castillo off to Dugan. Dugan to Campbell. Campbell turns on the Jets into the front court. Kylisha has some room from three. Crossover on the baseline. Kicks it back out. Has Katie Campbell. Nice save by Katie. Katie keeps that from becoming a turnover. Campbell with it at 17 feet. Kicks it back out to Rihanna Dugan. On ball screen. Rihanna from way downtown. No good. Davina Del Castillo cleans it up. Davina now double digits on the backboards. 10 or 11. Near steal there for Davina. Doing it all. Davina up to 6 points. Knocking on the door of a triple-double. .343 to go here in the third quarter. O'Connor with it, back into the ball game, working inside, shot up, no good, rebounded by Avery Brunk. It's stolen by Ely. Careless possession there for the Pirates. Omi gets back in on Pope, goes straight up. Kylisha Green comes away with it. Numbers for the Pirates, 4-on-3. Kailisha off to Brunk. Dugan had some room in the corner. This is going to be a foul inside on O'Connor. Going to be baseline out of bounds. Third team foul. Del Castillo about ready to check back in along with Katie Campbell. Out comes Omi and Brunk. Kailisha will inbound the basketball looking for Rihanna. Has Rihanna. Back to Kailisha. Will Davina step in? No, she screens off the defender. Nice feed. Sienna Brown from 8 feet. No good. Diamond up for the rebound quickly. Off to Polk in transition. Polk into the lane. Blocked by Sienna. All ball up top. Sienna with another block. Her fourth. Del Castillo gets the ricochet off to Kailisha Green. She'll fire from way downtown. Davina with another rebound. Another possession for the Pirates. Campbell from 3. Yes, ma'am. (41-29), 2:44 to go in the third. That's one of those Steph Curry shots. It's not necessarily the greatest shot in the flow of the offense, but when you feel it, you feel it. And Campbell said, you know what? I'm just going to put this one up there because I know this one's going in. And, in fact, it did. Up to 17 points now. She is working with 3 fouls, so that's why Coach Ned Brissett is going to take her out right here. Pope with it out front. Hernandez up top. She's guarded by Omi. Chen comes free from 3. Yes! Last person you can keep wide open. Do we have a timeout? Timeout called on the floor by Monica Hang. Sienna Brown knows better. Says, that's my bad. Brissett still coaching here. 2:24 to go. Pirates with a 9-point lead, but Monarchs trying to close the gap. When we come back on SoCalCollegeSports.com. (41-32). It's a 9-point lead for the Pirates. Green with it, takes it all the way to the bucket. Nobody stops her, and she's going to score. Great job by Green reading the defense. Well, if you're going to take what the defense gives you, they give you a wide open layup. You take that every day of the week. Pope back the other way. Del Castillo, another foul on her. That's Davina's 4th. So Davina about to get checked in for by Melissa Omi. Pope to the free throw line. She has 4 points, make it 5. Second free throw for Pope. Rattles in. 43-34. go against Ariana Hernandez. That one off of the ball. Campbell will bring it up. Under 2 to go here in quarter number 3. It's a 9-point lead for the Pirates. Campbell leading all scores with 17 off in the corner to Kylisha Green. Green turning the corner. Has Sienna Brown ducking in. You got to get it to Sienna there. She's working on Emily Chan inside. Instead, it's a runner off the mark from Katie Campbell. Islas goes out of bounds. Off of Green. Bronco out about ready to check back in. Likely going to come off for Katie Campbell. That'll probably do it for Katie here in the third quarter. 1:33 to go, working with 3 fouls. Sienna Brown with 2 fouls. Omi with 2. Pope off to Ely in the high post. Brown moving her feet. Layup is good from Ely. That's way too easy if you're the Pirates. Green quickly back the other way. Nobody stops her, lays it up, and great response from Kylisha Green. She's had that all day. If you're Coach Monica Hang for LA Valley, where's the defense in transition? Ely to her right into the help of the defense. It's a travel. It's either an offensive foul or a travel. I think LA Valley will take the travel over the offensive foul. Katie Campbell checks back in for Avery Brunk with a minute to go. In the third. This is usually the point of the game where the Pirates start to pull away. Up by 9, let's see if they can go with a coffin nail early in the fourth or late in the third. And right there, Sienna Brown, the recipient of a beautiful pass from Katie Campbell. See the replay here. Campbell gets a screen, just a pretty left-handed pass there. Live action here. This is going to be a foul. Islas will go to the free throw line. That's the third team foul on Omi, or third personal foul on Omi. Islas about 60% from the stripe. Hits on the first. Last one off the mark. LA Valley can hold for the final possession here in the third quarter. Use a bucket right here in a big way. Pope, crossover. Has to bring it up. Terrific on-ball defense there from Kylisha Green. Ely. It's going to be a block on Kylisha. Well, if I had to sum up some of the officiating tonight here on both ends in one word, I'd say it's terrible. Especially considering it's a regional final. First free throw up, no good. And again, ball don't lie. Ely readies the second free throw attempt. That's off. Campbell with a rebound. 11 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Big dagger at the end of the third. Might we see one? Rihanna Dugan from 3. Off the back iron, just off. Campbell with it from 30. Yes! Katie Campbell, huge! See the breakdown in the play here. Campbell fires from way downtown at the buzzer. And we head into the fourth. It's a 13-point lead for Ventura. 1 win away from the trip up to the State 8. Stay tuned. We head into the final frame here. 50-37. LA Valley has not outscored Ventura by more than 11 all year in a single quarter. They'll need to do so, or at least match 13 here in the fourth to extend their season. Win or go home. That pass stolen. Campbell, 2-on-1, off to Green, stolen by Pope. Can she save it from going out of bounds? No. Gritty effort here from the Monarchs. But they are in a world of hurt on the scoreboard, trailing it by 13. Another game in action on SoCalCollegeSports.com. On our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1, El Camino Compton hosting ELAC. And right now, ELAC with an 8-point lead over the number 2 team in Southern California on the men's side. Brown off to Omi. Run a little clock here, ladies. 6 on the shot clock. Dugan going to have to fire one up. She'll do just that. No, it's blocked, but a foul on Islas. Well, a lot of times when you have the defender bring the arm down, it's almost an automatic. 4th foul on Islas. Dugan will go to the line. She has 12, make it 13. 51-37. Get some scores from around the 3C2A for you shortly on the women's and the men's side. Pope will check back into the ball game on for Islas. Second free throw, nothing but net for Rihanna. 15-point lead. 9:09 away from a trip up to Livermore. Are the Pirates? Should the score hold? Chan with it on the baseline. That's going to be a foul on Brunk. Thought Brunk beat her to the spot. If anything, that's a no call. Polk off to Pope. Pope enters at the high post to Diamond O'Connor. Oh, it looked like a steal for Melissa Omi. That's her 4th. Thought that was all ball. Let's see the replay here. I think O'Connor just lost it going up, but they say it's a foul. First free throw up and no good. Second free throw, also no good. Rebounded by Hernandez, and she's fouled going up, and one. Sienna Brown back in the ball game. She'll come on for Salazar. And one opportunity converted by Ariana. 12-point lead now for VC. Campbell guarded by Ely. Hesitation, step back, 3, no good. Rebound, fought 4 and 1. That's a great box out by Hernandez. Monarchs with it. Inside of Hernandez. Hernandez kicks it back out to Pope. Pope to the basket. Can't get the layup to go. Rebounded by Sienna. .8:12 to go. Campbell enters in at the high post. That's a great set play there. Davina, can you finish? She can! Davina Del Castillo with 8. 2 points away from a double-double. over to Pope. Pope to Chan. Chan might fire from three. She did so earlier on Dugan, trying to get into a rhythm at the top of the key. Back and forth they go, and that's Ely just losing it out of bounds. I don't think Sienna touched it. Now we're going to have a conference here from the referees. Technical foul? Technical foul was just called on Coach Mercedes. This is outrageous. How bad has the refereeing been in this game? They get the call wrong there and then call a technical foul on the home coach. Might not matter in this game. It's a regional final. Second free throw is good. By Hernandez, cuts it to 12. Pirates have 4 timeouts left. I wonder at what point do you maybe take a timeout just to calm things down. O'Connor, oh, that's a travel! Or a double dribble. You call it what you want. It's going back the other way. Man. $7:25 to go. That's a foul on Ely. Second team foul on LA Valley. Gamblewood out front working on Ely. Play a little 4 corners with it. Gonna kill some clock. Pirates still in the driver's seat here. No need to panic. Especially when you have the likes of Campbell. That pass is off of Wyman out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates. These last will come on for Diamond O'Connor. Mount San Antonio, Mount San Jacinto, and Mount Sac only a 3-point lead. Great find from Rihanna Kailisha Green into the lane to Sienna Brown. Brown, can she finish? No, can't get the roll. Gets her own rebound, though. A new possession for the Pirates. Timeout, Coach Ned Mercedes. Had a player in no man's land. That's an alert timeout from the bench of Ventura. 6:54 to go, 54-42. Pirates looking pretty good here. A win away from the state championships up at Las Positas. Stay tuned, everybody. Scores from around the 3C2A. San Francisco a winner over Diablo Valley, 86-74. Sequoias over American River. They're at the half, 37-14. Campbell from 3. No, off the back iron. Del Castillo with another rebound. Off to Dugan from long range. Can she dial it up? No, it's rebounded by Islas, and the Monarchs with it. Pope keeps it all of herself. She lost it. Goes up with it. Hernandez is fouled by Brown. I said it went against Kailisha. So for Kailisha, that's her 3rd. Hernandez has made her last 3 free throws, 2 technicals and an and one. Can she make it 4 in a row? No. Palomar and Cypress all knotted up. They're in the 4th. 9:03 to go. 76 all. Pasadena trailing by 7 to East Los Angeles. 5:50 left in that one. Second free throw up. No good from Hernandez, but it's rebounded by Rebecca Islas. Islas gets it back from Chan. She drives the lane. Off to Ely. Ely lays it up and lays it in. 54-44. The lead still double digits, but plenty of time for the Monarchs to get back into this one. Their bench is fired up. Brown with a screen on Ely. Campbell looking inside. Off to Davina Del Castillo in the lane. A lot of contact, no call. Back the other way. Here we go for the Monarchs. Trying to cut it to single digits. Islas drives the lane. Layup up, no good. And the rebound snared out of midair by Davina Del Castillo. She might have 15. Rebounds, that is. 2 points away from a double-double for sure. Dugan at the top. Looking for Brown, gives off to Campbell. Campbell with 16 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to get into the offense. Campbell to her right, working on Ely. Gets a screen from Brown. Running a little interference, and that's just a great scoop shot from Katie Campbell. Unbelievable. Looked like she had nowhere to go on that one. See the replay here. I mean, that's just an unbelievable effort there from Katie Campbell. Waits for the defense to commit, and then she goes past two defenders and lays it up with the left hand. Man, just too good. Back to a 12-point lead. Hernandez inside. She scores. Take the air out of the ball if you're the Pirates. You don't want to get this into a run-and-gun shootout. You already lead by 10, under 5 to go in the fourth. Dugan will come strong side here. Kylisha off. Katie around a couple defenders, off to Dugan. Dugan at the high post. She's fouled. Beyond the pass. Baseline out of bounds here. Campbell with it in the fresh shot clock. Drives to her left. On that one, just too good. Katie Campbell, man, what a player. 58-46. The Pirates starting to feel it here in the fourth, up by 12, 4:14 to go. Starting to get the engines revved up for Livermore. Campbell looking for a screen. Doesn't use it. To her left, hesitation. Back to Davina Del Castillo, off to Brown. Back to Kylisha. Kylisha driving the lane, lays it up and lays it in. You execute like that up at the state, you're going to give yourself a chance against the likes of East Los Angeles, Mount Sac, San Francisco. The Pirates on the doorstep to the championships in the State 8. Pope drives the lane, lays it up and lays it in. Too little, too late here. It looks like, seemingly, for LA Valley. They trail it by 12, 3:37 to go. We'll be back. The Pirates 3:37 away from a trip up to the state championships at Las Positas. Remember, we will have coverage of that for you next week, March 9th through the 12th. Happy you've joined us live on the VC Sports Network. Davina Del Castillo hands it off to Campbell. Brown from the corner from 17, no good. Rebounded by Diamond O'Connor. Pope back the other way, guarded by Kylisha Green. Off to Ely. Ely loses it. Kylisha with a steal. Off to Campbell. Green back the other way. Gets it up on the rim. Can't get the spin to get it to go. Campbell has it out front. She'll kill some more clock. Islas getting ready to check back into the ball game. She has 4 fouls. Davina Del Castillo also with 4 fouls. She's at the high post right now, about to set a pick for Katie Campbell. The question is, will Campbell use it? She does. Switched off on by Diamond O'Connor, and that's an easy foul call. For O'Connor, that's her 4th. On the men's side, Antelope Valley fresh off of their victory over the top 3 seed in the South. 4-point lead at Citrus, 6:03 to go in that one. Las Positas down by 3 to Feather River at the half, 50-47. San Diego, big lead over Riverside, 59-37. ELAC on the road at Compton, who dispatched the men on the Ventura side last week. Up by 5 over the Tartars, so ELAC looking to make a trip up to the state championships. Chaffee down by 14 to Fullerton, that's at the Hornets. San Francisco up by 6 over Butte. Cañada over American River, they're at the half, 45-36. And Riverside on the men's, they were very good. And speaking of Riverside, it was LA Valley who dispatched the women's Tigers team last week en route to their date tonight here with the Pirates, but looking like it's going to fall short here. Trail it by 12 with 2:38 to go, and barring a miracle or a monumental collapse here from the Pirates, which I just don't see by Coach Ned Mercedes, Coach Ball Club. Pirates will find themselves up in the north next week. Del Castillo off to Katie Campbell. Campbell guarded closely by Pope. Pope trying to force the issue, and Campbell very composed with it. Oh, that's a great cut from Katie, and that's going to be it looks like a travel called. Sideline out of bounds. Islas gets it up on the rim. No good. Hernandez with a rebound. You got to shut the door here if you're the Pirates. That one blocked by Sienna. Off to Kailisha. 2 to go. 2:06, 2 and change. Here we're in the 4th. Kailisha off to Brown in the corner, kicks it back out. Smart, heady basketball from the Pirates here late in this one. Del Castillo, terrific find by Rihanna Dugan, and 1. And Davina Del Castillo has herself a double-double. We'll see the replay here. Just a terrific find from Rihanna. And Del Castillo, we've talked about her point of emphasis for tonight. Finishing at the rim, she has been fantastic here in the regional final. Free throw up and good. 11 on the ball game for Davina Del Castillo. Filling up the stat sheet galore. Pope from the elbow. Tapped on the elbow as she went up with it. That's a foul. 15 foul on the Pirates, so both teams now in the penalty the rest of the way. Kailisha, that's her 4th. We have coverage of ELAC and El Camino Compton Center on our other channel. You can go to our website, SoCalCollegeSports.com. We have both players up there. You can go to our channel on YouTube, SoCal College Sports 1. Free throws up and good by Pope. Cuts it to 13. 1:38 to go. Del Castillo with it up top. Off to Kailisha. Kailisha driving the lane. Looking for Campbell. This one in the bag. Coach Hester said the first team to 60 wins it. The Pirates 63 on the board right now. The Valley's only 50. O'Connor back the other way. That shot, I think, was blocked by Dugan. Del Castillo getting dirty with it on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. The arrow will be with the Monarchs. 70-64. ELAC with the 6-point lead over El Camino Compton Center. Alicia Green with a steal, and that'll likely wrap it up here. Not that it wasn't beforehand. But the crowd starting to feel it here. Under a minute to go, the Pirates by 13. Then they will secure a spot here with a win in the regional final and a trip up to the state 8 next Friday. Campbell fouled on that attempt at the end of the shot clock. She has 24. She had 31 the last time out. Fourth on Hernandez. Third personal foul. Citrus now with the lead over Antelope Valley. That's a huge swing, as Antelope Valley was up by 7. It's an 11-0 run. Del Castillo comes off. She has a double-double in this one. You want to talk a player of the game, maybe co-players of the game, and Katie Campbell and Davina Del Castillo battling through injury. Remember, she opened the game up on fire as far as her energy goes. She had 8 rebounds in the opening quarter. I wonder what her total is right now. 65-50. Of course, Katie Campbell on the board now with 26. Pope, too strong. Salazar momentarily had the rebound. It's out to Kylisha Green, and Green can just dribble this one out. We will see you up at Las Positas, Ventura. The Pirates will move on. 65-50 in the regional final. 4th meeting of the year goes to the Pirates. Congratulations to Ventura, Ned Mercedes, Robin Hester, Will Cowan, and the entire squad. The Pirates will improve their 20th win in a row. Last time they lost was to LA Valley. Now 27-5 on the season. Very impressive run here for the Pirates. That'll do it for our coverage here. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Remember, next week, SoCalCollegeSports.com presents the 3C2A 2017 basketball championships for the men's and the women's, March 9th through the 12th at Las Positas College. We hope you join us then. Spread the word. Get it out now. We're going to have a fantastic 4 days of basketball up in Livermore. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Crown Plaza Ventura Beach, Ventura's only beachfront hotel, and Joe Cap Realty. Thank you to our sponsors this season for Ventura College and the VC Sports Network. For Jeff Stoynoff, Matt Henson, Jorge Cepeda, the entire crew here at SoCalCollegeSports.com. Happy you've joined us throughout the season. We'll see you next week.